Hello, we have this beautiful geometry challenge to do on the board. Now we are given a circle, and inside this circle is inscribed a square. You observe that the vertices of the square is touching the circumference of the circle. Remember, a vertex is simply a point where two lines meet. So you observe that for the square, the vertices, when there are many vertices, so the vertices are touching the circumference, and the circumference is simply the outer part of the circle. And the question is asking us, how large is the area of the shaded part? Now you see the shaded part, you want to know how large this shaded part is. Now, what do you do when you see this kind of question? It's just so easy to work with. All you just need to do is to identify the bigger shape or the biggest shape. You see now, looking at this, the bigger shape is the circle. And if circle is the bigger shape, we need to get the area of the bigger shape, which is the area of the circle. Then, because we want to find the area of the shaded part, all you just need to do is to get the area of this square and then subtract it. Because when you remove the area of the square from the circle, it gives you the shaded. And to remove is just to subtract. So to answer this question, we begin with solution. So to find the area of the shaded, we just need to get the area of the circle. So we can use this minus the area of the square. That gives us the shaded region. Now, what do? Area of a circle. So let's take it one at a time. This is all we need to do to answer this. So let's find the area of circle. So to find the area of a circle, remember, we use the formula pi r squared. So in that case, we are going to have, remember that if this, from here to here, this is the center of the circle. So the line from the center touching the circumference is the radius. So it means that this 3 becomes the radius of the circle. So in that case, we can now have pi multiplied by the radius is 3, then you square it. So if you simplify, we have pi, 3 squared is 3 multiplied by itself 2 times, and that gives us 9. So the area of the circle is 9 pi. So now we have gotten the area of the circle. Let's get the area of the square. To find the area of the square, what do you need to do? You know that for a square, the area is just for you to multiply the two sides. So if this side is S, this side is also S. So we are going to multiply these two to give us area. So the area of a square is S squared. Now, looking at this, you observe that we don't know the value of this. We don't know here. We don't know any of them, but we can find it. So how do we do that? Remember that from here to here is radius, which is 3. You can also get from here to here to be 3 because it is also the radius of the circle. So it means that here is also 3. So it means from this end to this end gives us 3 add 3, which is 6. So if this gives us 6, you observe that for every square, it's right angles here. So it makes angle 90 here. So this is what we have. Let's bring it out. So this is what we have. If you bring this part of the shape out, this is what you have. Did you see that? Let's do it well. So if you bring that part of the shape out, this is what we have. It's right angled here. Here is already 6. And this side is our S. And this is S. They are the size of the square, which we are looking for. So what do you do now? When you have this kind of shape, it's called a right triangle. And you observe that we are working with the sides. And each time you are working with the sides of a right triangle, just remember to use your Pythagoras theorem. So using Pythagoras theorem, we now have it that, so this is the area, but we need to get our S first. So let's use Pythagoras theorem. So we are going to now have the hypotenuse side squared should be equal to the square of the two tails. Then you sum it. So we square this side, then plus this side squared. So if you do that, 6 squared will give us 36 is equal to x squared plus s squared. And what do you do now? You are going to quickly add up. So we are going to now have, this will give us 36 is equal to, add this, it gives you, this is 1 here, 1. So we have 2s squared. So what do you do? To get s, you divide both sides by 2. So when you do that, s squared gives us, divide this, it gives us 18. So our s squared is 18. And remember, to get the area is s squared. So if this is true, it means that the area of the square is 18 units, 18 square units. So now that we have found the area of the square, let's now get the area of the shaded part. So we now have area of shaded part is area of circle minus area of square. And we have it that the area of circle, we got it as 9 pi, and the area of square, we got it as 18. So we can still have it that the area of the shaded part is 9 pi minus 18, because its area is going to be square units. You can also leave it as area is factor 9 out, then divide, you have pi. Use this to divide, you have -2. So you can leave it in this form. So you can have your area as this. You can also have it in this form. So these are two forms the area can be shown. And I hope you really learned something. Let's know how much. Like, share. I will also be curious to see your own method. If this helps you, give us a thumbs up. Thank you, and I will hope to see you in my next class. Have a beautiful day.